See, Blasian Doll, should I say Claysian Doll, broke my boy Crip man heart.
Man. No, she didn't. Cuz ain't got no heart.
Man, so look.
Cuz ain't got no heart. So
yeah, you got a big heart.
It's ice cold blue.
I kind of like the Crip Mac giving this perspective on things.
All right, so
what was his reaction?
Weighing in on Chicago drama.
So Blasian Doll, she's been getting a lot of backlash in Chicago because she's dating actually somebody that's from an opposing neighborhood, like a real like op to her and her people. She dating some dude named THF Muda. So Crip Mac and her been going back and forth. I think she made a video and then Crip Mac made a video giving advice saying that she shouldn't be dating no op and that it could get tricky and that, you know what I'm saying?
You could backdoor you.
And he said, I ain't saying come fuck with me. He said, I'm just telling you don't go fuck with your op.
Not nifty.
Hey, Crip Mac, this is what you're doing, cuz you keep telling on yourself, and that ain't know you ain't no J-Cat. You keep making all this sense.
Yeah.
Politicking on all this shit. They know you ain't slow, bro. You been trying to trick everybody and thinking you slow. Then we start making all this sense. You start telling on yourself,
genius. Nah, but this, because all right, think about it. This is like, from an LA perspective, it would be like a young female rapper who is like heavily involved with, let's just say,
the drill scene,
the 60s.
Oh, yeah.
Dating a high-profile member of
the Hoovers.
It is actually like that, and that is pretty fucking wild.
Let me tell you something,
every
for
day.
that bitch from any hood, that's her main objective, to score the main nigga from the opposite side. That's how it go out here. You ain't that bitch until you can say, you really fucking
it's homegirls that be fucking on the option. Don't be come on, bro. You can't give it to every homegirl. The G homegirls, that's what makes.
But they're doing it publicly. Like she's doing interviews talking about it.
But
no joints. I'm talking about that joint. All right.
Because I don't want to talk on the camera. It's
okay,
like,
we ain't got to talk on the camera on details, but just say in general, if we just coloring the outside.
How the 100 days, 100 nights start?
Everything start off with DMP, but I'm saying this: a real joint that's in her section don't feel like she's doing her shit if her joint could be really from the other side and they really like we don't give a fuck and everybody respect. You ain't never seen that play out?
Yeah.
This, you talk about 97.
You talk
about
now.
Listen, that's why I give it up to these side homegirls. Like, it's different.
Nina Siete.
I ain't gonna lie, because look, it served people mind, but then on the hood, I'll be watching the homegirls go outside all the time. But you can't say that when we going over there. All right, so when we go over there, you know what our opposition, what our whole motive is, though. Because, but like at the end of the day.
You feel me? Everybody love everybody. Yeah. And I've realized a lot of times the most active of any situation can fall in love with the most active from the opposite side. And you have a lot of situations out here that represent that, to where it's like, damn.
Opposite attract.
If Crip Mac fell in love with a Hoover baddie, that would be like the best storylines ever.
Best love story ever.
And if he did the conversation with the Tony Cat, he can do what you just described.
Tony Cat.
Do you know how many neighborhoods and Hoovers is in relations right now?
That's what I'm trying to express.
Really?
It's 1 million of them.
A game of them.
Do you disapprove?
Happens all the time.
You can't disapprove.
Case by case basis, or is it just?
It depends on like if it comes through a family, like you know what I'm saying, like because you could grow up, you could have a family. Yeah, but that you see what I'm saying, it could come through a family team like that to where like you got them at your family functions and then your cousin homegirl right here, you end up smacking, but y'all always see each other at family.
That's what I'm saying with the whole Blasian Doll and THF.
You can't judge them.
THF Muda.
What I'm saying is don't judge her.
But it's kind of like, how does this not get tricky at a certain point? Because the longer they're in a relationship, the more comfortable they get around each other, the more time they spend around each other, the more they're in each other's environment.
It's tricky until like what we did with the F-13s, and it's still tricky. The two main niggas at the top, the two of the three, sit down and make a public expression. We finish. And just know that once everybody agree to that,
it's still personal feelings.
You ain't never seen Pocahontas, bro?
I have, but
I haven't, but make it make sense.
No, Adam have. You know,
call me John Smith.
The Indian wanted to date the Christopher Columbus, and it was like, come on, these niggas is knocking us down, and you want to keep messing with them. Like he with them, and they killing us, and you want to mess with them. Opposites attract.
On the set though, I believe opposites attract.
I just. You can't judge it because I've seen it happen so many times. Like I want to take Crip Mac's side, and it's not cool. But they're both in knowing of what's going on. They're not in the hood together.
But
they're out the way. They out in the outskirts living together.
Me and Crip Mac had a squabble.
Yeah.
A physical?
We got it in.
You know why? You know what?
Y'all needed that.
Look, but you know what? He got to see the homie physical coordination, and then he felt like, fuck it, I'll try it.
Yeah, and you know what?
Yeah.
I learned a lesson. I learned that whatever was going on in that video, the whole boxing thing, not really indicative of what it would actually be like to have Crip Mac grabbing me and trying to choke me out. That was like a real realization factor for me.
You got to throw the gloves on.
Can you imagine that in a cell, a 6-man cell with 6 beds, but 9 people, meaning 3 floor sleepers?
Don't even think about the 9 people. Just think about me and him for 6 minutes locked in a cell. Could I imagine me losing my life in that 6 minutes? Yes, basically. I feel like I would have a better chance of surviving against like a full-blown like grizzly bear.
There you go. No, you happen to bump into Crip Mac, the gentle giant. Yeah, but I'm glad you got to learn.
This the thing. If you let Crip Mac grab you and shit,
it's over.
Out of fear?
It's over.
No, especially out of adrenaline or fear.
Yeah. Like if you fighting with gloves on, you got more action.
I was lucky I had security right there to kind of break it up right away. But we were back cool right away. But there was a moment there where my life flashed before my eyes.
Oh, wait, y'all had a squabble?
Yeah.
I thought y'all was playing on camera squabble. Like let's tussle, nigga.
But let's see, just think who it was. There's no way to really meet her.
50 straight. Nah, he probably blanked out.
Stop playing with me or respectfully, I'm going to choke your ass out.
Nightbud to nightbud. Because I don't want to say special in a derogatory term, but that's a special homie.
Yeah,
he a different
special
homie.
man.
Shout out to 4 Extra for 40's fresh out too, though. Not X4, shout out to Cub. I'm talking about 4 Extras, Cub. I don't be Cub. I know you got probably think with Cub.
Nah, that's my boy.
Cub Extra. You got it. I'm going to tap you in. Shout out to the homie. Nightbud. Shout
he
out to
coming up. We gonna have him pull up.